you have these thoughts that, oh, I should be maybe training more, I should be eating in some way, I should be pushing myself harder, and so on. To some extent, that is fine. But to there is certain threshold where, that doesn't make sense anymore because you have all these other things in your life. And if this is you, then just you need to set your priorities straight. You need to be aware, like, what your priorities in life are. Hello, friends. If you are joining me for the first time, welcome. I'm your host, Daniel Weiss, a certified nutrition coach, educator, and hybrid athlete. I've created this show to help you understand and simplify nutrition so you can focus on making educated choices and improve your health, feel energetic, or look like an athlete. I've been working with people who simply want to look or feel better, with athletes wanting to challenge themselves, but also with fitness professionals. I know that becoming a better, fitter version of yourself will not be possible without the right mindset and habits. And that is why I cover these topics in this podcast. I would also like to bring to your attention the nutrition guides, meal plans, and other resources that I've created over the years, and you can get them free at danweiss.eu/guides. That is danweiss.eu/guide. The link is in the description. Today's talk is about a little bit of inspiration, something to consider. I just had a talk with my good friend Hunter, and we came to talk about finding your own fitness. And that is what I want to speak about, because there are many athletes, there are many personalities in fitness who you might aspire to be like. Their performances can be inspiring to you. It can be inspiring to you what they can do. And you might be trying to reach their levels. And when you are like a young person, maybe you are in your 20s, then that is like perfectly fine to have these inspirations. Or maybe you are single in your 30s, that doesn't matter. But if you have a family, if you have a job, if your fitness is not your number one goal, and that is actually truth for many of the people that I work with, they have their business, they are executives, single mothers, they want to push their fitness to the next level. They want to be competitive, but most often they want to be competitive with themselves. They want to get better. They want to uh, have energy to enjoy their life, to crush their work, but also to spend time, quality time with their family. And being fit and healthy, it just allows them to be better at those other things. So when we look at that life as a whole, we can clearly see that, like, training, exercising, eating healthy is a way for them to take care of their bodies that allows them to enjoy their life even better, and activities they allow to do better. It is running, chasing after kids, or working out with them, playing with them, being focused and having that energy to invest into their own business or in their job, and balancing all those things together. But if you just follow these personas, if you just follow these like real high level athletes, you need to understand that their life is often very different. Their mentality is very different. So their life, at least of those like really high level athletes, is like really focused on that performance, and you can learn a lot from that, and apply it into your life, all the areas of your life. But also understand that they're not like one of their top priorities is their physical performance, and they need to tailor their life around fitness. But if this is not what brings money to your household, this is not something that you are like super passionate about, and it's not like your life, then don't make it your life. Don't try to make it your life. Make your fitness routine and eating and nutrition and your life in a way that fitness fits into it. Don't make it the other way around. Don't try to make your life fit some fitness routine or something that someone else does or someone else's routine. Hope that makes sense. So when you follow these people, you might start noticing that uh, you have these thoughts that, oh, I should be maybe training more. I should be eating in some way. I should be pushing myself harder and so on. To some extent, that is fine. But to some, there is certain threshold where, that doesn't make sense anymore because you have all these other things in your life. And if this is you, then just you need to set your priorities straight. You need to be aware, like what your priorities in life are, where you are heading, and if that fitness routine, if that kind of like chasing performance or maybe aesthetic goals or whatever is really your number one priority, or it is number five priority, or number 10, or wherever it is. And there is no right or wrong answer. And of course, it can also change throughout your life. So maybe you are preparing for some Hyrox race currently, or maybe for some Spartan race, and you need to dedicate yourself to that, even if you have family and a job and so on. But most of the time you will not be probably doing that, and in that case, you need to find a routine. When it comes to exercising, you need to find like eating routine, whatever that works for you, that keeps you healthy, that keeps you strong, and improves your longevity in the sport, but also outside of the sport. So if you need more help, like figuring that part of your life, how to fit that fitness, how to combine it with your life, how to feel energetic so you are not just exercising for the sake of exercising or chasing someone else's goals or making someone else's priorities your own priorities, if that makes sense to you, reach out to me. I will help figure that out with you. And if you feel like you will need more assistance with it, I have spots open for coaching as well. But I will not propose to you any coaching unless I know you better and give you that value up first. So feel free and safe to reach out to me, and I will be looking for your messages.